Alright, man, everybody should be doing the current Titan event. Everybody, but not everybody. Definitely not everybody should be maxing out the current event. What is up, guys? This is Cole. We're going to be talking about, man, we're going to be talking about what kind of rewards you might want to be aiming for over the next couple of weeks for this Iudex Artor Titan event. We're going to be talking about why most people, like 95% of people, you probably just want to stop at the 3-star soul, right? And just kind of chill, take it easy during this. Let's talk about it. Hey man, before we do, if you're looking to start off a new Raid Shadow Legends account, man, you know the way to do it. Make sure to use my beginner promo link, which is down below at the top of the video description box. All you're going to do is click on that beginner link, use it to sign up to Raid and create your new account, and you're going to grab yourself Elnaril as your free starter legendary champ, as well as a bunch of epic champions as you level up your account, man. Best possible way that you can start off a new Raid account in 2025. So if you're going to start off like a new free-to-play adventure or something like that, then my beginner link is the way to do it. Okay, man. Iudex Artor and his good old split soul. So, first things first, right? Iudex, man. Everybody's going to be grabbing him basically from the community event calendar, so free legendary for everybody. That's sweet. What's he all about? Well, what you'll notice with Iudex's kit, and this is how you can judge the value of different ranks of souls on champions, is, of course, does his kit require accuracy? Which, as you can see, he's got a whole lot of buffs, a whole lot of healing action, blah, 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 some increased attack. He brings a revive, you know. He doesn't bring any debuffs, right? The guy doesn't need accuracy at all, making a 4-star soul for Iudex not that great. Sorry, that's making the 5-star soul for Iudex not that great, right? The 5-star soul gives you all kinds of resistance and accuracy stats, which is just not needing particularly. And then you got the 4-star soul, which gives crit damage, which obviously is a much more like niche stat to have on your guys. So right away, just the flat stats that you get from acquiring these higher levels of soul, right? The 4 and the 5-star souls. Iudex just doesn't need them. You're fine with just the HP. You're fine with the plus defense that you would get from having a 3-star soul on Iudex Artor, meaning that this Titan event for most people is, look, man, there's like some champion training events going on and stuff right now. There's going to be some, there's actually going to be like free gear removal for 2 weeks, by the way, during this whole thing, which is insane. But there's going to be like a lot of dungeon tournaments, dungeon divers, that kind of thing, which everybody should do, right? This is a free legendary champ. He is a reviver for the Sacred Order faction. Whether you need one or not, you can't really have enough revivers, especially with like hard mode faction wars on the way as well. And so he's probably going to have value for everybody. You might as well do enough stuff, which you're going to be doing anyway, probably. It's going to be very to get 600 points to get your hands on the split soul. There's going to be 1,750, by the way, 1,750 points available to collect over the next couple of weeks for this Titan event. You're only going to need 1,500 to max out the event, right? That means that you're able to like skip 250 points worth of stuff through all of the events over the coming weeks, and you'd still hypothetically be able to get the 5-star soul. And so getting just 600 points to get the 3-star split soul for Artor, you're laughing, man. That's not going to be that difficult to do. Everyone should get it done. And yeah. Now, if you want to go even further beyond, as they say, if you want to push a little bit further into this, I would recommend it's not for the split soul, right? The splits, like the 4-star, the 5-star split soul and stuff like that, they're not that valuable, right? They're not that valuable. However, there are some pretty saucy rewards that you can pick up at around the 1,000 point mark, which also for most people should be pretty easy to do, right? We've got the legendary skill tome at 960 points. I think that probably you can do that and get that quite easily without doing any of the shard pulling events during the expanse of the Titan event, right? You could probably get this by just not missing like any of the dungeon tournaments and stuff like that, and that's a happy little price to pick on up. That's also going to put you very close to a pack of 250 gems and a primal shard, which for these right here, especially for the primal shard, maybe you need to do at least one of the shard pulling events. Of course, I'm just speculating here, but we do have some news on that that's going to allow you to plan ahead for the next couple of weeks. First of all, most important thing, we are well due a champion chase tournament. We didn't have one during the recent fusion for Lysanthiya. Actually, the fusion's still going on, I think, technically. And so you should be expecting a champion chase tournament to land probably in the next 3 or 4 days, something like that. However, you should also know that that champion chase tournament is probably gonna suck. It's probably gonna suck for most people. The first shard pulling event that these guys tend to pump out during Titan events notoriously suck, at least in my experience. There's not gonna be any 2x active for your shard pulls during this champ chase. It's probably going to be like a progressive or something like that. If you do want to get some points in during that champion chase, then what you can do is go ahead and like fuse some Broadmost, some Relic Keepers and stuff like that. But as for pulling shards, it's probably not going to be the best thing, right? It's probably not going to be the best one to be pulling for. Now, that said, what you want to be saving your shards for, if you want to get up to like roughly the primal shard here during this Titan event, you want to be saving your shards until the 30th, or maybe it's the 1st of next month. Basically about 9 days from now, okay? There's going to be another 2x event on your shards, and that's almost definitely going to sync up with a Summon Rush event that is linked to this Titan event, okay? Again, this is mostly speculation, and maybe it's going to be the champion chase on the 30th of this month. That's also a possibility. Like, they could put the Summon Rush event a few days from now and have the Summon Rush event pop up early during the Titan event, and they could have the champion chase pop up later on. Again, I'm not sure how they're going to have this. I'm not sure how they're going to have the cookie crumble exactly, but what we do know for sure is that on about the 30th of this month, right at the very end of this month, we're going to have a 2x shard pulling event, and it is almost definitely like 95% certainty going to be for ancient shards. Now, if you look at, man, dude, just personally speaking here, I got quite a few ancient shards just sitting around, man. I've got quite a few ancient shards just sitting around. 360 odd ancient shards right now. I'm probably going to have like 390 ancient shards by the time that the 30th rolls along. It's stupid as hell. Needless to say, yeah, I'm going to be going ahead and seeing if I can grab like the big old gem pack here and all of the primal shard action towards the like the milestone 5 goals on this Titan event, because I'm already planning right now to pull a boatload of ancient shards towards the end of this month when that 2x goes active. And yeah, it's almost definitely going to sync up with a Summon Rush or a Champ Chase for this Titan event. And so what I will say is, if on your account you are planning on pulling your ancient shards, right, and pulling just a bunch of ancient shards during a 2x event towards the end of this month, then yeah, don't be skipping any events during this Titan event. You're probably going to end up getting enough points to grab at least the Primal Shard, maybe even the Eternal Soul Coin if you're very, very diligent with all of the other events during this Titan event. You might be able to grab some of those as well, but definitely at least the Primal Shard, if I had to guess, should be in the bag if you're looking to pull Ancient Shards during this Titan event. And so that's like more of an intermediate goal or an intermediate path that you can look to do if you're pulling your Ancients towards the end of this month when the 2x goes live. Now, if you're a little bit further along on your account, right, you've got resources all over the place, you might be a little bit of a whale. Not judging, right? You might have some Kraken action, you might have some Cthulhu action going, and you might be looking to grab the Mythical Skill Tome. It's kind of funny, the final reward being the Artor Split Soul. It feels like it's got very, very little value, this 5-star soul. It feels like more people, if you're looking to really push this event, are going to be interested in getting the Mythical Skill Tome, which, I don't know, dude, I might just accidentally end up getting it. The only thing you've got to bear in mind if you want this mythical skill book is that you're able to skip 250 points worth of stuff during the Titan event, technically, as the events unfold, and you're still able to get it quite comfortably. Now, that what that basically means is that the very first summon event that we're due to get in like the next 3 or 4 days, whether it's a champion chase or whether it's a summon rush, again, there's going to be no 2x during that event, but you might need to pull some shards anyway just to get some of the points in from that event to guarantee that you're going to be able to get the mythical skill tome. It's going to be about doing the math. If you can skip 250 points throughout the entire Titan event, and in a few days from now we have a summon rush, and there's like only 180 points available in that summon rush, well, hey, man, just skip the whole thing. If it's a crappy shard pulling event, just wait for the 2x on Ancients and that shard pulling event instead, and be ready to max that one out and get all of the available Titan points from that upcoming like 2x Ancient Shard event and whatever later on at like the end of the month. And you could probably skip the first shard pulling event, but it's going to be up to you to do the math on that one. Thinking about it, if I had to guess, by the way, I would imagine that the very first shard pulling event probably is going to be a summon rush. Probably, right? It's probably going to be a Summon Rush event coming up in a few days. And then on the 30th, it's probably going to 2x Ancient Shards with the Champ Chase tournament. That's how I'd imagine it going down. Whether it's actually going to happen like that, well, that remains to be seen. And that's all just speculation Oh, another thing you might want to bear in mind as well, which is just a little bit of a nudge extra tip for people who stuck around towards the end of the video. Yeah, there's a champ training event that started right now that you can start farming up towards this Titan event, and that's great stuff, right? That's awesome. It's going to get you some of the Titan point action coming in and blah, 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 and some pretty solid rewards if you want to go ahead and blast this and really, really max this out. Great stuff. I'd say don't start blasting that champ training until the CVC starts. Yes, it's not a personal rewards CVC. My clan, personally, we deliberately lose the normal CVCs to kind of like keep our CVC MMR in check, and so we take it very, very easy during non-personal reward CVCs, but just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to blast like 15,000 points in this champ training event or something before the CVCs even started when you could be double dipping. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just a quick word on that. Hey, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys are planning to do on your accounts as well during the Community Week's Titan event. Again, for me, I think I'm going to go ahead and gun for the Primal Shard. Let me know what your plans are down below, man. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. Happy little news video, man. There you go. I'm a little bit late on this one, but is what it is. And if you're looking to start off a new Raid Shadow Legends account, make sure to do so using my beginner promo link, which you can find down below at the top of the video description box. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, man.